Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Hood Point. I am your host, Sean C. My man E Rumble on the side of me, and as you can see, it's only the two of us. So it's going to be EC version of real people, real thoughts, real conversation.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing this afternoon, my man E?
You know what, man? I guess you call it a bittersweet day, maybe. I'm happy and sad at the same damn time. I mean,
say welcome back to Cleveland.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. I'm back here in Cleveland, and a week ago I was checking in about this time. No, I was waiting on a ride. I called y'all. I was waiting on it. I was trying to get in.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
was talking about it, grasping the technology change or whatever Audrey was talking about, and every time I call in, for some reason, mysteriously, y'all can't hear me. I can hear y'all, but y'all can't hear me.
Hey, live TV. I mean, it's live. It's live.
I understand.
It's
They
live,
like going once. I'm like, hey, I'm here. Going twice. Hey, Chris, I'm here. but I'm
had
always
it potted up.
Yeah. Hey, we tried. We
tried,
far
but
back.
yeah.
Persistence prevailed. And
Yeah, but I listened to the record. I didn't know y'all got my voicemail recording back through.
Yeah, it started ringing right after. We're
Yeah,
like,
I got to get on G-Host. He wanted to play on my voicemail like we used to do as kids.
we should have did it, but
You see, right? But yeah, but
But like overall, how was the trip though?
wonderful, man. I got to see good friends and family, man, and just got to get away and relax and enjoy some good weather. We got friends from my church that moved to Tampa, so we spent Easter dinner with them on Sunday. Okay. Drove down there. Then my daughter's birthday was on Wednesday, the 3rd, and after we ate, we went by my cousin, who plays for the Orlando Predators. Used to play for the Cleveland Gladiators here. But he plays for the Orlando Predators, the Renner League team down there. So we went and spent time with him. And then one of my buddies and his wife and his son that's from Cleveland, they flew down on Thursday, and then we spent Friday and Saturday with them going to parks and stuff. So. Oh,
man, that was a full vacation.
Oh, yeah, real. I mean, when we go on the young family go on vacation, we do vacation. I mean, I don't half step with it. I go and have some fun, and I'm getting in the pool. As you see, I got a little tan a little bit. So I'm outside. I'm enjoying it all, man. But
you're supposed to. Hey, and it's well planned too. I mean, you don't hear I mean, you got a lot in a short period of time.
Yeah, man. We had to, me and my wife, the whole time we were going to try and buy tickets like online before we left to go down there. We're just trying to find the best economical way to do it. And we just decided, there got to be something down there cheap that we can do once we get down there. So we ended up going through this timeshare. Oh, my goodness. First off, it was funny. They tell you, oh, yeah, it's only 90 minutes. So only 90 minutes. You just sit through a 90-minute session, and for 90 minutes, and then you night after 90 minutes, you be gone. I mean, they stress 90 minutes.
Just like a presentation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, so cool, So he said, I can get you a 7-day park-to-park hopper to Universal Studios for $400 for your whole family. So that's $100 a person. Now, to get into Universal Studios, the one park for one day is $120-something.
Cool.
So I'm like, okay, 90 minutes? All right, I'll sit and listen to you. The answer is no now, but right. I'll sit through it for 90 minutes.
No problem.
Man, we got there at 7:30. Why didn't we get out of this presentation at like 12 o'clock?
Hold on. Say that one more time.
12 o'clock.
From 7:30, you said?
Yes.
Hey, that's not adding up.
No, it's not 90 minutes. No, not at all. I mean, it took us almost an hour and a half just to eat breakfast.
That's more like 9 hours.
It was ridiculous, man.
That was a work day.
Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, it wasn't good. They tried to sell us the timeshare, and don't get me wrong, it was a very beautiful place. Everything was really, really nice. But me, on the budget that I live on, the down payment they asked for was $7,000. Now, who goes on vacation and just has $7,000 off to the side? Hey, I'm going to pay on some little rental home down here in Florida. Yeah, take that. No. So it went from $7,000 to 5,000 to 2,500, all the way down to the dude got mad and said, "What if I gave it to you free? Would you take it?" My wife said, "Well, of course we take it if it was free, but the answer's still no. So can we get our tickets?"
Right. Like,
So I mean, people that want to go to Florida and get park tickets, I'm telling you now, if you want to save some money and you got 10 hours out of your day,
so it's gonna cost you a whole day, but
right? But
you'll
it's
get the 7-day pass though.
yeah, we didn't even use all of them. There were still 2 days left that we didn't even use.
Wow.
So we tried to turn them in, but now they do this fingerprint thing when you get in the gates now. So when you scan your ticket, you have to put your index finger on this little scanner, and your index finger has to match what they have in the system for your ticket. So you can't trade your ticket off.
At the amusement park?
Yeah, it's that deep down there, but it's really that deep.
Wow. Wow.
Disney started it. That's one thing I'm gonna see. That's another thing. I normally go to Disney. I didn't go to Disney this year, so we trying to do something a little different. We always do that.
Respect that.
I've been to Florida the last 7 out of the 8 years. I've been going to Disney World, so we just wanted to do something different. So Disney started that, and everybody bases their stuff around what Disney stuff. So a lot of the places down there now, that's what they do, because they have a lot of people. What they'll do is they'll go to these timeshares and they'll get those days, and they have those extra days. So there's the little places on the side of the street that says cheap tickets for sale. Well, what they have are those tickets that have the extra days on it, and they're reselling them for like full price to people.
Oh.
So
no.
that's why Disney started doing the little scanning of your fingerprint. So those people, I mean, you see the booths up, but a lot of them are closed because of that.
Because
So.
they finally got they got hip to what was going on and shut it down.
Heck
Wow.
yeah.
They was probably making a nice piece of change.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know to get into one park at Disney is like $72. That's just one day, one park. They have 4 of them. So don't try and go in another one.
Say, oh boy.
Right. But it was
but
great,
that's-
though.
oh,
It was
that's-
really great, man. The weather was good. Be honest with you, me and my wife are really, really contemplating about moving to Florida, man.
Hey.
Really, really thinking about that, man. That's whatever the spirit of the Lord, however He moves me and tells me to move, then I move. But you know, I've really been looking at different jobs and housing, and one of my main concerns years ago was I didn't know anybody down there, so it was just like I'm just going down there all fresh and got to try and not that I can't meet people and things like that.
Yeah,
but
it's good to have people down there already that you know and you can interact with.
Exactly.
It makes it a little smoother. I feel
right. So now we have people in that area that we know and love, and I know they have our best interests at heart, and they help me with and us with things if needed. You know, my cousin already told me, hey man, use my address for anything and my number. So if they need because you know some places might see my Cleveland address applying for a job in Florida, and like this dude in Cleveland, he ain't whatever.
He can't
Next.
commute.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. So you know, I'm thinking about it, like I said, but we'll see, man.
But keep this in mind, though. I tell everybody, Cleveland, we don't get hit by hurricanes. Just keep that in mind.
I know that.
I'm just going to say, just make sure you have a go bag ready.
Right.
When I say a go bag, when the zombie outbreak happens
Yeah,
in
it's
Florida,
no face eating up here.
make sure you have your go bag.
Man, you know what, man? The one problem I got to deal with already is they have a large, I won't call it infestation, but they're like natural
Of
habitats.
zombies.
Geckos. And my wife is afraid of geckos. She's afraid of all little critters. It cracks me up. But these little itty bitty things, man, they're everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
Like
down
literally
there.
everywhere.
Literally, like you know how you see squirrels and pigeons and geckos everywhere down there. Everywhere, man. It's crazy. Every time they come out, my wife is running. And they're not going to do nothing. They're just going to take off running. But
You might want to rethink that then. I don't know.
it don't bother me. It don't bother me. I
you
just
had
keep
no
it
problem
moving.
with it, huh?
He run up on me if he want to. I'm going to step on and keep on going.
Hey, about how big are those real quick, though?
They're not that big. They're about maybe that big.
Oh, like a little salamander type.
Yeah, I'll actually show y'all when we go to break. I wish I had, I wanted to have some pictures, but I didn't have time to get them together. But next 2 weeks from now when we come back, I'll have some pictures of the trip. But I do have on my phone, Chris and Spence, I'll show you, man, actually crazy funny situation. We're at the pool, and one of the geckos comes over right by my chair. And I'm sitting there looking at her. Okay, so I get my phone and I'm taking a picture. I'm getting nice close-ups of it I got on my phone. So my wife gets out the pool, and I said, hey, your buddy's over here on the other side of the fence, joking with her. She turns and looks, oh, my God, they're doing it. I'm like, what? Man, be quiet. She's like, no, I'm serious. There's 2 geckos doing it. Man, I turn around, man, and I swear I have the picture on my phone to prove it. The gecko is behind another gecko with his leg up, and he is just getting it in with the other gecko. I swear, man.
Oh, no. So you guys were watching gecko porn.
Yes, right.
Nice.
So,
How do you explain that to your kid?
oh, yeah. Yo, let me tell you, my son comes rolling up like, ooh, it's real loud now. Probably as loud as I'm talking right now. Ooh, 2 geckos is doing it. Like, dude, be quiet. You know, so be careful. Once again, be careful what you say around your kids.
Wow.
Yeah, so we had a lot of fun while we were down there.
Oh, that's an instant classic right there.
Well, if you want to skip the birds and the bees talk with your kid,
there you go.
just say, look at the gecko.
Look at the gecko. End the story. Go to bed.
Straight to the gecko.
Right, straight to the gecko. Hey, you remember when we was in Florida? You saw the geckos? Ha! That's how you got here. End of story.
That's where babies come from.
Right.
And insurance.
Right. Right. Get your insurance too. But yeah, overall, man, we had a great time, man. Really good
Beautiful.
time.
Like I
Man.
say, glad you're back. Glad you made it safe and everything went good and you guys had a great time.
Oh yeah, man. We had a very good time, man. I see you all had a good show last week, man.
Yeah. Oh man, speaking of that, while I'm thinking about it, I wanted to get your take on the Beyonce cut because being a religious man,
I really haven't heard it.
And her asking to bow down. Just hearing the title, how does that fly with you being a religious guy?
I ain't got time for that nonsense and that garbage. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't heard it, but I've heard enough stories from people that I can get the gist of what the song. Nah, I ain't got time for that, Beyonce. You tripping?
Yeah, because that's kind of frowned upon,
right?
Isn't it? And I thought she was like a religious person, so for her to even say that, I just wanted to.
Well, ain't they caught up in that Illuminati stuff, man? Whatever that is. Once again, I don't know what that is either, but
that's what I hear. I've been watching a lot of like YouTube clips. They got a lot of stuff on the YouTube about the Illuminati. I found out,
man, once again, don't believe everything that's on the internet, okay, ladies and gentlemen out there in the world. It's crazy what they put out there, man. It's really now you can get some good stuff. Like I fixed my my washing machine off of YouTube.
Oh yeah, they got some great stuff. But it's a lot of theories out there that's really like they reach really far. It's like you could tell they really thought it out and they're intelligent people, but it's like they took it way.
They always say way out in left field. No, it's past left field in the parking lot, just down the street and around the corner. Like, really, why did you even go there? Have you ever gone on, when you get a chance, go check out like the concealed weapon, like stuff that talks about concealed weapons, and there's like a whole category about when the shit hits the fan. Like about carrying concealed weapons and keeping weapons in your home because the government and man, it blew my mind, some of the stuff that they were talking about with the government. But it makes you think because some of the stuff, you know how they take a little bit of the truth and twist it with the fake and try and make you think that it's true when it's really not.
Right.
So if you sit there for a while, you'll really be in there like, wow, man, that's deep.
Like even something simple as like the gun control laws that they're trying to pass now. If you overthink it, they're trying to take all our guns away and we'll be powerless. So
exactly.
I feel where you're going.
Exactly.
I understand where I thought about that too. I'm watching like, oh wow, they'll say something that you'll be like, wow, that's right on point.
That's right on point.
Whoa. Then they go somewhere far like, oh, but if everything shuts down and we get attacked by aliens and
yes, sir.
Like, okay, I feel what you're saying, but you lost me.
You lost me. All right, next, let me go check out this video now.
Back to Kelly Rowland.
Right. Oh man, we'll never end. Let me stop. But yeah, man, y'all had you know what? Y'all always have good topics when I'm not here. Is it a conspiracy against me or something, man? Y'all don't want to talk about good stuff?
No, I mean, what you want to talk about right now?
Man,
Whatever
look here,
you wanna
man.
Bring up, man. We got it. It's us right now.
Y'all
It's
talked
us.
about my dude Byron Scott, man.
Oh, you know, man. Are you kidding? I love. To
Oh
talk
yeah, I
about
forgot
Byron
all
Scott.
about that, about the date rape song. I heard about that when we was down in Florida. We
man.
definitely got to talk about that too with Ricky Rose, boss, popping stuff in the drink.
For sure.
Yeah,
But,
Byron.
Okay. What's your take on? I mean,
Well, you know,
people heard what I had to say.
we got a phone call. Oh wow, we got
Okay.
a phone call early.
Oh, welcome to the Hood Point.
Jeezy,
What up? What up? What up?
chilling, slow mo.
Hey, let me introduce this man. That's my man Be Good from DNA 88.
What's happening? What's going on, Playboy?
Man, ain't nothing.
Hey, real quick, you got a show tonight, I guess.
You know it's more conquer.
Yes. What time? Let the people know when it is and what's going on.
For sure.
Man, it's a great collection of all the Cleveland talent. You got a lot of dudes there. If y'all follow the Hip Hop Awards, a lot of the nominees perform there. So it's a great way to just get your hand on all the talent. And if you think about coming out with some, it's a good gauge on what type of talents you're going to be going up against or linking up with to make better music.
Oh, that's what's up. And
Where is it at?
It's at the Symposium on Detroit, right across from the Fantasy.
Gotcha.
okay. And real quick, a happy belated birthday goes out to you.
Yes, sir. Okay. Happy
You
belated
know,
It's his
birthday.
birthday.
Broke the knob last night, turned it up.
I know that's
I know
right.
you did. No, you did. Now, being a hip hopper, I mean, we was about to talk about Rick Ross. How you feel about the date rape lyrics in that one song?
Yeah, I think it's just a microcosm of what's happening in hip hop. It's like people just saying stuff because the syllables fit with the line. People just saying stuff just because it rhymes. I mean, it's very, very little coming from the heart, and I think that's a lot of the DJs' fault because they're not holding them accountable for it. They just playing them because they're popular or whatever.
True that, but hey, I was listening to I forget which radio station did an interview with Talib Kweli, and he brought up a great point that like Biggie Smalls has had lyrics similar. Eminem definitely has had a lot of controversial lyrics, and they weren't under the same microscope as Rick Ross's lyrics. And do you think that's fair, or do you think it's like a new double standard coming down the line? What's up?
Well, I mean, I think it's I think he just getting that attention because he wanted. You know what I'm saying? He was just sitting on the Baphomet. You know what I'm saying? The satanic throne. So I think he's just getting that attention because he wanted. I think it's more like he paying for it. You know what I mean? He just had another hoax that they said he planned like last year. So I mean, I think he do that with Eminem though. The same thing. Like if you remember when everybody said Eminem off them first two albums, like he was the greatest. I had a real problem with him talking about his mother. I never let that CD go that Benzino put out about him talking down to black females. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
I mean, I think it's just people want to, like I said, they look at popularity as power and they fear it. So that's why they don't say that.
I agree. I mean, I actually, you know, I look at it as a point where, you know, being a former artist myself, you know, you take it for a grain of salt. You know, a lot of these people, a lot of artists out there don't even do half the stuff that they actually talk about, but it gets your attention and it makes money for a lot of people.
Right.
And, you know, you can go back with tons of artists out there and, you know, go through their discography and their music and everything, and you probably find so many types of lines of shooting and killing. People that probably ain't even pulled the trigger on a gun. Talking about they got their gun and they shooting, they got the infrared, and you ain't did nothing. But, you know, I think with him right now, there's a lot of people that's really after Rick Ross is like really his background. Like, is he really did what he said he did and been through what he been through, and I think a lot of people just poking at him like that.
Right. I mean, but he asked for it.
He did.
definitely
You're
asked
right.
for it.
You're
I
right.
mean, if you put yourself out there like that, you got to expect that kind of
You're right. You're right.
energy to come back. You can't
Right,
come
right.
out here and be, gangster, and then as soon as somebody come up and, be a G also, you can't fall back like, oh, man, I'm just being like Scarface. It was basically a movie. My album was a movie.
Right,
Nah,
right,
Right.
that's not how it rolls.
I feel you.
So man, that's sad though. He lost a Reebok contract over that too. That's,
Yeah, man.
like he's losing money fast.
Oh man, and also did you hear?
It's not. The dude was a CEO. So he an intelligent man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Last video, he was sitting on the Baphomet. The video before that is these niggas won't hold me back. These niggas won't hold me back. So obviously, he just be saying stuff that he think other people say. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't be in the hood where people use that type of dialect. You know what I mean? Like where
Right.
people can't read or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how he choose to portray himself. Like
he's a
I don't
good
know.
writer. He's definitely a
Yeah,
good
he's
writer.
definitely. I
and
give him that.
He paints a picture of, like you say, what might not be him, and that's unfortunate that it's starting to bite him. So,
right, exactly. That's all it is. Like
I said, that's his fault. But all right, my man B, appreciate you calling in.
For sure.
Like I say once
All right.
again, that's Be Good.
Hey man,
from
don't make that
DNA
your last
88.
time, man. Definitely call in whenever, for sure.
Oh, come on down.
Oh, it ain't nothing. I just wanted to get y'all take on one other thing, too. Make sure y'all talk about if Tiger Woods got cheated, man, 'cause I think he got cheated.
Oh,
You know what? That's a very good point, and I got a flip side of what you just said because I don't think he got cheated. But we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, talk about that. I'm tuning in.
Okay,
Cheers.
for
all
sure.
right, fam. I'll
All
talk
right.
to you in a few. Peace.
Also, before we get off of Rick Ross, man, I couldn't think of the name, man. But rest in peace to the guy Double D, man,
Yeah.
who helped put Rick Ross and many others on in the game.
Future.
Yeah, Future. I forgot. I think it was a Schoolie Boy. I couldn't think some of the name, but he got shot, man, driving his car, man, and I don't know what he might have been in, what might have been the reason why they went after him about that, but nobody deserves to lose their life over some senseless nonsense like that.
No,
man. So,
no. He
my
was too
prayers,
young.
my prayers is out to his family, man, going through this time of loss right now. So,
Yeah, definitely.
so before we get to Tiger, we'll go back to the Byron.
Oh yeah, we gotta get to your Byron. Let's make sure we ain't going to break because I know you got something to say about
Well, it
Byron.
ain't gonna be long. It's gonna be real quick. I mean, my thing with Byron is, I was against you. Y'all remember we had a couple shows back. Y'all wanted to fire it, and I was like, no, let's give him a chance, man. I don't know now, man. I'm so tired because you talked about him sitting up there with this look. I'm so sick of him looking like the Oscar trophy.
That's what he does. That's his thing.
Oh my God! Look, call a timeout. Don't just stand there. Call the timeout. Stop the run.
Just think about it sometime.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
think. I mean, he frustrates me so bad. I mean, we lose so many games just on him just sitting back and just watching and letting the plays develop. And I guess he's trying to let the young guys bump their heads a little bit, and I respect that to a point, but they do need guidance, and it just frustrates me so bad. We shouldn't lose double-digit leads in the second half no matter who we are. I mean, I, and Kyrie should be able to get a victory if we up by 27.
Look, I'm drawing files. I'm telling
I'm
you
filing
now.
everything. I'm filing out.
Yes, man. What?
Ron
You're
to
not
the
getting that. He's down there hacking. He's not getting that shot off. Okay.
Exactly, and I mean, we need that kind of spirit, and I think he doesn't. Byron's to the point where he feels like he's too comfortable, and that doesn't fly here in Cleveland.
No,
at all.
Not at all.
People don't like that.
Not
when
at
people
all.
start feeling that. I mean, we work too hard to get those couple of dollars to get those jerseys and go down to the queue and watch the game. It for him to stand on the sideline and give us for 4 quarters, I can't do it. I mean,
I can't do it. It's trouble for me to even watch him.
just
man.
Kyrie, man, you just don't get frustrated.
Right.
That's all I'm
Yeah,
asking.
right. Yeah, keep you happy.
You and Tristan, y'all keep balling.
Now over to Tiger. So, do you know what happened?
Okay, yes, I do know what happened. My man yesterday, Tiger Woods, had took a great shot. By
I was
the
watching
way,
it live
that-
when it
that
happened.
Hit the pin.
Yes.
Like anybody that follows golf, man, he hit a great shot. Hit the pin, bounced into the water. He had to take the drop. He could pick between, I think it was the drop zone.
Yeah, he could have dropped off
played
to
it.
the side where it went in at, but he didn't like
he didn't
that.
want that. Or he could drop where he shot from. But he said that was a little sketchy, so he went 2 yards back. And apparently that is illegal.
Yes, it is.
It is very illegal in the rules. And they took it was a 2-stroke penalty?
Two strokes. So he was
Oh,
only
my
3 back
Lord.
from the leader. Now he's 5 back from the leader.
Conspiracy.
I don't
Conspiracy.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. Now here's
Conspiracy.
you go ahead and say why you're a conspiracy, then I'm gonna hit you because I always say I'm the conspiracy man. So
My man Tiger's been balling. Balling.
yes, he has.
He's almost going to be unstoppable. He was in
Oh,
what was he in? He was in the hunt.
At that point when
He was like 15th.
at that point when he made that shot, he was tied for first at 6 under when he made that shot.
It was an incredible second shot too for the.
Oh, did you see that one? Yeah, nobody
that
want to talk about that one
was
either.
But that's neither here nor there. But yay.
I'm listening. I want to hear why it's a conspiracy, because I'm gonna hit you with mine.
First of all, I mean I understand the rules, and I could see if his drop was 2 yards in front of where he shot. He chose to step 2 yards back behind wherever this divot was. Why is that such a big deal, first and foremost? And two, like I say, they knew my man Tiger was coming. They knew Jack is in trouble. They knew.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I mean, Tiger, this will be 15?
something like that.
They knew.
He's going for his 5th green jacket.
Right. But he also said on his Twitter account, he says, I assess the 2-shot penalty. I understand and accept the penalty, and I respect the committee's decision.
Yes.
So
Really?
Yeah, he accept, right on that paper I gave you.
it's on
All
there.
those are tweets that he did.
Now here's my flip.
Okay.
Here's my flip on it. I think that what the PGA people did and the people over the Masters did, they saved not only Tiger Woods, but they saved his whole weekend of golf because of what you said. He was coming. If it had been Joe Smo, if it had been me or you, then they would invoke the last part of the rule that worse than the 2-shot penalty. They would have kicked us out the tournament.
True that. Okay. I ride with you.
But
on that.
because it's Tiger Woods and you kick Tiger out, nobody's going to watch the rest of the tournament because he was coming.
Okay.
So let's just save face and don't want to get a big outcry. Let's just give him a 2-shot penalty. We're not going to enforce that other one, but he still got 2 days to make up those 5 strokes.
And okay, with you saying that makes perfectly sense on why Tiger would come out and say, "Hey, I'll take the 2 shots because I could have got kicked out."
He could have got kicked out,
Okay,
and
I
not
got
only
you.
is he not going to win any, or he going to lose out on money, but the whole tournament is going to people going to leave. Nobody's going to watch.
Yeah, I mean, you hear it all the time. Nobody watches on day 4 if Tiger's there.
Tiger's not there.
But
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying, though. You think the committee would actually throw him out?
No,
That's
No,
what I'm
and
saying.
that's-
I don't. That's the reason why they only gave him, because they said that there's one other part you can be kicked out of the tournament, and I think that they didn't want to lose any people watching the tournament as well as getting him, by putting him out.
But would they risk that? That's the thing, though. I would say if Tiger would have said, okay, I don't want to do your penalty, and I think your penalty's stupid or whatever, and he fought it, do you think he would? You think the committee would throw him out and then lose all that money?
right. I see what Chris
see
is
what
saying.
you're saying.
He's asking would they have drawn the line in the sand if Tiger would have just said, "Hey, man, I'm not taking a penalty. I'm Tiger.
Yeah, if
you choose."
Now I think if he wanted to try and flex his muscles, I think they might would have.
So Tiger was actually a good guy for doing that.
Right,
then.
right.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't
Good
either.
one, Chris, because
That
he
is.
could have just actually been. He could have went dog. And been
Right.
like, man, what you gonna do? Kick me out?
Right,
You gonna kick me out?
right. Ain't nobody gonna
Of the
watch if you
Masters?
kick me out.
Are the Masters? Okay.
Yeah, I see what you said. Good point there, Chris.
Great point. That's why he's a professional.
But like you said, man, that was a heck of a second shot that he made.
Yeah, oh man, that thing stopped on a dime.
Man!
Like say, all golfers would, like say for him to hit the pin first and foremost on that penalty thing, that was incredible.
Right.
And then go right back to the same and just drop it like within 2 feet. Wow.
Yes.
Tiger
Woods.
I'm
Tiger, y'all.
I'm going back out on the course. But all right, we about to go to break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. This is the Hood Point. Real people, real thoughts, real conversation on the MSC Radio Network.
If it don't last forever, then it ain't that DNA. Shit, my thoughts going black, lungs growing black. Other side want me dead with their gun strong back. Still I'm walking in the streets cause it's time to get paid. I gotta let my nuts hang on the lake, we ain't afraid. As the sky turns black.
User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com. The following message is for those with a credit score of 800 and below. Who wouldn't want better credit? Did you ever wonder how different life would be from just having a higher credit score? Are you tired of being turned down for any kind of loan or only offered high interest rates because your credit score is holding you prisoner? Life doesn't have to be that way anymore with access to TurnScore. By increasing your credit score only 50 to 100 points, it can potentially save you tens of thousands of dollars in interest over just a 5 to 10 year period. It can be the difference in getting approved for a personal loan, business loan, high limits on credit cards, a brand new car lease, or even a home mortgage. We see so many ads from companies that give us our credit score, but once we get our credit score, what are they going to do to actually repair your credit? Unfortunately, nothing. Until now, TurnScore is the first automated credit repair platform that is simple, safe, and secure. You'll be empowered right from the comfort of your own computer so you can challenge and repair your credit report to ensure it's fair and accurate. TurnScore is specifically developed with you in mind. There's no more need for an attorney, credit repair companies, or credit counseling. More importantly, no more need for paying higher fees. TurnScore will help you get back on track and get the buying power you need. So whether you have bad credit, average credit, or even good credit, TurnScore is helping turn lives around one credit score at a time. Go to turnscore.com and enter the promo code MSC20 and get $20 off your purchase. That's TURNSCOR.com. TURNSCOR.com. Turnscore.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
I know, oh my God, I know what we're gonna do. Oh, it's so delicious, I can almost taste it.
If you're looking for the best sub shop in town, look no further. Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, is the place for you. Stop in for a cold cut sub, cheeseburger and fries, wingdings and fries, and so much more. And almost taste Hanini Subs at 7310 Lorraine Avenue is open 24 hours a day. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/burrito crazy. And if you mention MSC Radio Network, you'll get $1 off your meal. It's all good at Hanini Subs.
So damn good.
Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Okay, we got some breaking news from downtown Cleveland. We're going to kick to our on-the-scene reporter, Justin.
This is Justin from the MSC Radio Network. We are live downtown where we've had some reports of some recent zombie attacks. We got a witness here that states she knows what's happening.
Oh my God, the zombie was eating that man's face. But I got an awesome Mindless Clothing t-shirt.
Mindless Clothing, www.mindlessclothing.com.
Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location. What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City Cleveland and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. Pete 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/morningshowcentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time.
I know it's hard, but we gon' make it out. I know it's hard, but we gon' make it out.
We rising from the fuse, been keep from all this pain. I'm trying to make it through, but it's hard to maintain. Still we gon' shake it,
What's up? What's up? We're back here at the Hood Point.
The Hood Point.
It's your man, E Rumble, with my man, Sean C. And before we get started, man, we want to give a shout out here to Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, for the best subs in town. And while you're there, tell them about MSC Radio Network sent you and get $1 off your meal. So once again, shout out to Hanini Subs on Lorraine Avenue, 7310 Lorraine Avenue. Tell them that MSC Radio sent you.
Hey, real talk, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody that's been there is gonna feel me on this. They are delicious.
I mean, look, man. Hey, you know what?
It's like 2 pounds of meat on a sandwich.
I love it. They're the only places I know that I can go get a sub sandwich and I'm gonna get my meat's worth for what I'm paying for, man.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it totally funky. Hey, if you geeked, go there.
They even better at 2 in the morning.
Right. If you geek, go there. You know what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I remember.
They're open 24 hours.
Yes, sir.
Man.
I remember going to the one over there on 55th at the gas station, the Marathon right there.
They say out on Lorraine, they doing the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Maybe a little, like, so I don't know. Might be a little fresher, maybe.
Might be, right.
Maybe.
Yeah, over there, look.
Check them out.
Check them out. 7310 Lorraine Avenue. Tell them MSC Radio.
And you get $1 off, man.
Yeah, man, that's gonna have to hit that up.
Yeah.
It's cheap as it is, man. Their subs,
right.
One of their cold cut subs is like $5. You're getting $1 off, so it's $4.
Right, with 10 pounds of meat on.
Right, exactly.
Get 4 sandwiches.
I actually thought about going there and leaving early to go over to Slyman's, man, and give me a corned beef. I haven't been to Slyman's in so long, man.
They got corned beef there too.
Yeah,
yes, they do.
Man, they got the corned beef bumping over there. If you haven't had the corned beef, dude,
you gotta have it.
Go over there.
Yes, sir.
Check them out and $1 off.
$1 off. You can't think about that. You can't forget
Let's go back to that. $1 off.
$1.
But all right. All right, you brought up a good point on the break that, we need to touch on definitely is my man Kobe Bryant.
To you Cavalier fans right now, I have tissue for you all that are crying because you're not going to get that first round pick.
We wanted that pick so bad. And we were so close. So close. Oh, we needed it. No, I'm hoping that I'm still rooting for the Lakers. I think they can still do it. Go Lakers as a team.
Yes.
Team.
We got the tissue.
Come on, Meta World.
The tissue. Look at Ron. They need Ron Artest. They don't need no Meta World.
They need 5 Ron Artest.
They need Ron Artest, Sideshow Bob, Derek Fisher.
Man, I need those
Eddie
tissues.
Jones.
This is hurting me just thinking about it. We were so close. And I mean, for him to go down, they saying it's an Achilles. Oh, man.
I feel for him, man. I really feel from we said in break, from a Lakers fan to a Kobe fan to just a pure basketball fan, you gotta feel something.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a big loss for basketball in general.
Yes.
Oh man, and he just came off that super game with the 48 and 10 or 11 and
6 and 8 and 9 and 4.
Yeah, he had like 4 steals and 3 blocks. I mean, come on, he
5
showed
hot dogs, and I mean, he did it all. He sold 5 hot dogs, dished out 8 assists.
Coached the team, sold some shirts out in the
right,
mezzanine.
and did a commercial.
Like I say, he was getting it in, and I mean, we making jokes, but I mean, wow, Kobe, that hurt.
Did you happen to see his interview after the game, man? It kind of looked like he was trying to hold back, a little bit, because it's just.
Yeah, I mean, as a competitor, I mean, that dude, he's one of those guys, like, it's only a handful of guys we've ever seen in sports history with the heart of Kobe. I mean, you know what I mean? Just flat out. Like,
you're absolutely right.
I mean, it's only a handful. So, as a competitor, it killed him just not being able to compete.
Right.
And then to be that close to what he had said, I mean, he's the one that stood up and was like, hey, we going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, he sure did. He sure did.
On my word, we going to make the playoffs. So he kind of feels like he let the team down.
Right.
The city down. Right. And I mean, he shouldn't feel that way, but that's just the competitor. That's the heart.
That's him.
He's got the heart of a champion, and I respect that, and wow.
Yeah, one of the things he said that really struck me when he was saying, hey, I did a simple play that I've done for 17 years, and just something happened. I did that same drive.
Right.
I feel for him, man. But I'm trying to find on I follow Kobe on Facebook.
Oh, word.
And he kind of put out a status like 3 a.m, talking about how he felt about the injury and the mountain that he has to climb. He said his first initial thought was, all the naysayers that say that at your age and that type of injury playing basketball, you don't come back from that.
He'll be back.
And it's like, we talk about Kobe Bryant, and in his venting, as he was calling it, he said, if you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear.
Yes.
That's real talk. Don't worry about him. He gonna be all right. You better pray for that bear that I'm about to fight.
And that's what I mean. I mean, the dude's heart is unmatched.
Man.
Like say, I'm not even one of those people that knock LeBron, but if you could take Kobe's heart and put in LeBron, you have a super player. I mean, LeBron's the greatest right now, I'm not even gonna go there, but you could actually, in my mind, you have to mention him amongst Jordan if he had Kobe's heart.
If he had that heart, yeah.
Because he would be an animal.
Right. I mean, that's one of the few things that I still said that he needs to develop. He needs that killer instinct, that heart. I don't know if he'll ever get that. I guess he's trying to show that he thinks he has a heart with now people are against him and he got enemies now, so he's playing the little villain role a little bit, but you still don't have the heart.
Nah.
I want to see you when it's game 7 and you down by 15 and you just flat out take over like you can because you have that God-given ability that you could just take over the game. Now it does seem like now he has turned the light switch on.
Yeah, I mean he's comfortable now. That's what people are not giving him credit for. He's not being like he's not a dog like a Kobe, but the dude is the most comfortable basketball player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ever. I mean, he makes hard plays look so easy that it's kind of scary.
You know what's real scary? Because I remember watching him when he was in high school. And it's like, that was the same thing I said that was scary when he was in high school. It's like he was playing amongst boys because he made it look that much easier on the court. And he's doing the same thing now, man. It's scary, man. It's real, real scary, especially at 6'8", 200 and what, 70, 80 pounds. I mean, that's like Karl Malone when he was balling.
He is that's his exact dimensions.
Right.
For handling the ball. I mean, but then you got to think of it like this. What if Jordan was 6'8", 260, 270? What if Kobe was 6'8", 260, 270? Would we like, I'm going to say it like this. If Jordan was that big, oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
I'm speechless even thinking
Oh, my goodness. I never even stopped to think about, wow. Like we always say, hey, let's put, Jordan's heart in LeBron's body. No, let's put
Jordan in LeBron's body.
Right. Let's switch it around. Wow. Jordan would be the
I mean, he's already the GOAT, but it's like you don't even put anybody in the discussion because it's now he had 6.
Yeah.
Those 2 years the Pistons won.
Yeah, he gave a couple of ways while going to baseball too.
Yeah, that's true. So you got that, and when they couldn't get past the Pistons for the Jordan rules, I don't think that would have happened.
Right. Oh yeah.
Because they wouldn't have been able to beat him up. He's too big. Oh my goodness, Rick Mahorn, you try all you want to and try and hit that. I mean,
he was almost as big as
he was big as you, right?
Wow, John Sally, no chance.
No chance. Dennis Rodman, you can try all the antics you want. It's not happening.
No chance.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's
never
scary
even
to
looked at
think
that.
about. Hey, LeBron, we want you back here. A couple of us.
I do.
A couple of us. Come on back, buddy.
I'm a Christian child, and I believe that you forgive, and I forgive you. You didn't know better. If you knew better, you do better. That's one of my beliefs. And in that situation, he didn't have, in my opinion, he didn't have the right representation around him to guide him to handle that situation. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have went to Miami, you couldn't do what you did, but you could have handled that whole situation better.
Yeah, I mean, like thinking back on it now, it's almost like you said, he had some bad people in his ear. I mean, his heart was in the right place because he did the whole thing to try and get some money for the kids.
Right.
But I mean, he totally dogged us, and that's the only thing that I kind of still hold.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he dogged us. We could have got like picks, or we could have got something. I mean, somebody would have traded something to get him. And that's all I say. And like you said, he had every right to go down there. Hey, I would have probably left.
Yeah, exactly. I probably would have did it too. I don't think I'm gonna win a title here, but I probably play with my boys. We got a better shot with that. I'm probably gonna go, but I'm not. Like you said, there's a time and place for everything, and he could have handled that a little bit differently. So,
but like you say, and it can still be storybook. He can come back. He'll still be in his prime, and we can still get a couple good years out of him, man. And he can guide our young guys because our whole team is like 21, 22.
Man, I was trying to figure that out the other day. I think me and G Host was talking about that. Like, who's the oldest on the team, and how old is he? Like, Luke Walton might be the oldest, but he's not really that old.
It's probably, if I had to guess, it would be Luke at like 32. Andy's like 30.
Right. And that's about it.
That's it. Everybody else in that 25, Spates 25, Ellington 24.
Like CJ Miles might be about 26, something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Livingston 27.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, our whole team is just young. I mean, it's wow. If Byron would just motivate. Oh my God.
What y'all call it? Not the little mama, the little mama thing. Y'all call it.
It's the Byron Scott now.
There we go. That's the Byron Scott.
It's not. If you stand, anytime you stand with your hands crossed, it's now the Byron Scott.
I say he looked like the Oscar trophy, man. That kills me, man.
We should just make a video like the Harlem Shake with just
standing there
Byron
like
Scott.
Oh my goodness,
total Byron Scott.
And I love my Cavs, man. Look, I always talk about my Steelers. Yeah, I root for the Steelers, but I love my Cleveland teams too, man. I love them all, man. And it's like, as a Cleveland fan, it's rather depressing, like, season. I mean, I like sports, but it's like you go into one sport after the other. It's just like, can I get some success of something? You know, we come right out of what the Browns did last season. You think you got something out with Kyrie.
Right.
Go on
Cavs
and
are gonna be good.
then you got a little spurt going to come All-Star break because the Kyrie went off in the All-Star weekend, then it just went all downhill after that.
Yeah, we weren't expecting much. You know, we knew we were gonna be a lottery team. He gave us some life.
They had 22 wins, and I'm out here shouting today. Oh, actually, they can get to 30. Man, they barely got to 24.
No, we were fortunate through there. Everybody turned on the playoff gear now.
Yeah. And now we're into the Cavs that y'all were talking about last week.
Now the tribe, the good old tribey. Okay, I'm gonna defend our tribe. Look.
I'm not even gonna look at you because I'm a baseball man, so I love.
If you're watching on the internet, you see I turned my hat around.
Okay.
I do got the Indians hat on.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
we started off fast.
Chris got in.
Chris came in and
I love my Indians.
Today.
Don't anybody think I don't love my Indians. I tried out for them in high school.
It's 100 and some odd games. Don't panic yet. But the back part of our rotation is so crap ass.
Back part,
oh my God.
The back part, the side part.
You can't dog on Masterson. That dude's gonna be a beast.
But what about the other 4? You got one dude that just got suspended for 8 games.
Carrasco.
You got another dude when he throws it, he don't even know where it's going in your ball.
See, he's the X factor. I mean, okay, I give you your
he's right. He's X because he sucks. Stop holding out on that trade. Just chalk the trade up that you messed up, man.
Baldo, man, I'm trying to argue for us, man, but you keep putting me in a bad position.
What about the young boy, Trevor Bauer?
He's gonna be all right.
Okay.
You got to give him a couple weeks.
What about the other dude? What was the other dude that got slacked twice?
I mean,
in. Wait a minute. Carrasco gave up the 7
the batting
runs.
practice game. I knew he was going to say yeah. Okay.
The other dude that was supposed to be the other starter, he comes in, he give up 7 more.
I think there's something bigger.
What? Please tell me.
Yeah, help me, Chris, man. I'm trying, man.
I'm not going to help you. Here's the thing. I think the bigger picture is our fans. We got a bunch of fair weather fans here in Cleveland for the tribe.
Yes, sir.
I mean, especially when it's opening day, everybody shows up. But we had the most poorest attendance record last year in the NBA or MLB.
Yes, right.
And it's sickening.
It's so sick. It's so sickening.
I got to defend the fans, though. I mean, we've proven over the years, and if all the ownership ever gets this trend, they'll be successful. Anytime it's a winner in Cleveland, the people show up. But we will not show up if the team is not winning. We will not show up if the ownership isn't trying. We aren't showing up if the GMs are making stupid moves. That's what it all boils down to, I think.
Yeah.
And, I do agree. I mean, it's a lot of fair weather fans. It's a lot of bandwagon jumpers. If we winning, but we got to take that. We got to take that. I mean, there's guys out there like me that I root for all our teams, no matter what.
Yeah, but if you're at a game, right, and then all of a sudden, you're doing okay. But how does it look for the tribe when you're sitting there, getting ready to go to bat, and there's 1,500, 2,000 people in the stadium or whatever.
765, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I'm totally with you on that point. I mean, you should support your team. But then you got to factor in we are in Cleveland, and the cost of going down there is not really cheap.
RTA, man, just go to the Rapid and go to the. That's how I go to the games.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I say, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm one of those guys. Hey, get the cheap tickets. As long as I'm in the stadium, I can move around.
But you know what?
Don't tell anybody. But
everybody does that.
But that's the cool thing about it, though, because think about it for a minute. If these fans don't show up, you got better seats.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
See, you giving away our secret, man. No, we do got to get out there and support them. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. If you show up, just show up. They just want your support. They do want your support.
But why are they gonna show up when you keep putting out a double-A product on the field?
The product is not that bad. Like we said, the only problem that the Indians has right now is that they're pitching. If they can shore up some pitching, and they're going to have to make some trades. And you got to remember that. Hafner came back pumped up. How about that
He
defense?
killed him.
Hafner came back with something to prove. That's
As the
what happened.
newspaper say, he pronked us. You know what, man?
He pronked us up.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. Straight away said it. I was like, oh, my goodness.
Yeah, but yeah, we do. I mean, don't get me wrong. We have to support our teams. We do have to support them because as athletes, they do need that little boost. It helps them. You'll be surprised.
Yeah, and I think there are a few players here that actually get it. You know, like the Josh Cribbs, he got it.
Right.
Joe Hayden, he gets it. You know,
Right.
Nick Swisher, he gets it. He understands. You know, he played in New York for several years, so he know what. And plus, he's from this area. He knows when you got a winner. You know, and the fans are going to come out and they're going to support you 110% no matter what.
Right. I mean, look at how many times. Look at the LeBron era when the Cavs sold out every night.
I was there.
Look at the
20,562. I was one of them.
The Indians when they first came back. It was sold out for how many years?
435 straight, something like that. I think it was. They hold the record.
Come on, yeah. I mean, it could be done. It's a trade off, and until they get a balance, we're gonna be in. We're gonna keep getting those
Come
great
on, it's
seats.
$3 hot dogs and $4 beers.
Man, what they need to do is they just need to go and say, Dan, do you want the team?
No.
I disagree. I'm with you on that. We don't want Dan Gilbert to own the Indians.
Why not?
No.
No, you don't want him owning the Indians. I mean, it's bad enough he's got the freaking casino here.
There's only
he's got the Cavs.
He'll control our town at that point.
And he's fucking from Detroit.
They only got one other thing that they need that will correct all the problems that the Indians have right now.
What's that?
Money.
I agree, but
until Major League Baseball gets in a salary cap, you got to spend to win.
Yeah, but see, Dan Gilbert, I mean, we need a different owner, but Dan Gilbert isn't the type of guy that we need to.
He got money. Why not?
But he doesn't know anything about baseball either.
But he can put the right people in. I'm not saying he going to make all the calls. All I'm saying is we will have a larger budget than $60 million. Compared to the Yankees, 200 and something million.
But the Dolans
$60 million is not enough.
$60 million.
The Dolans got dough over dough, though.
Look,
it's not a money problem. They just don't want to spend it.
I know. I know that part.
Yeah,
but you're never going to compete.
More dough.
Give me 5% of that $60 million. I could turn MSC into something huge.
You got that right.
We'll be sitting in gold chairs.
And not be the hood point, to be the nation's point.
Right.
Man, I mean, I
own this building.
Right.
Sorry, Peter.
The true takeover.
Right. I know. I mean, I'm being facetious about it, man. You know, I remember as a kid when my dad would take me down and just flash his badge, and I got in for free, and you know, I get to watch the games, man. And I tried out for the Indians, a little thing to try for the Indians. I didn't make it, but you know, I always loved my Indians, man, and I still think that one day. Out of all my teams here in Cleveland, I still think the Indians is going to be the one that's going to bring a championship first.
You say Indians first?
Not the Browns, not the Cavs. It's going to be the Indians. I just think because, and to me in baseball, it's just like that. If you spend a little bit extra money, you can turn the team into a contender just like that. And at the same time, the next year, gut the whole team, and you just bought your championship like the Florida Marlins did.
Right.
It's a little bit harder in football and basketball to kind of do that kind of stuff with the salary cap stuff. So,
right.
I mean, that's why I say that.
But you got to remember one thing, though. Cleveland is a football town, too.
Yes, it is. Now, that's what a lot of people forget. Because I hear that commercial that Nick Swisher always talking about, or is it Francona? So one of them talk about Cleveland as a baseball town. No, it's not. It's a football town.
It's never been. It's football all the way.
Come on, man.
Football.
Man.
Yeah, so I had to say, I think the Browns are going to get one
first. The Indians are just the stepsister.
Right.
Yeah.
Are they the stepsister?
I don't even think they're the stepsister.
They might be just cousins.
They're just the neighbor. That's it. they just play down the other end of 9th Street. That's it.
They're kissing cousins.
Yeah. We love them, though, but, yeah, the Browns are nationwide. There's Browns backers everywhere.
You pick
worldwide.
A city. Man.
Almost like those Steelers boos.
We'll see. Here we go. Well, that's our time, ladies and gentlemen. It's been fun.
Oh, man.
Until next time, we will not be here next week because the station is on vacation.
Taking a break. Chris needs a break.
Chris got to get recharged, man, and get himself together, man. So
we appreciate
Chris,
him.
we
Thank
appreciate
you,
you so much, man. You take that time, your 4 days that you're supposed to have 7, and and you do the best that you can in that. On behalf of the Hood Point, Sean C, myself, G Host, what's the other guy's name?
Keith Allen.
Is that his name?
That's his name.
Keith Allen. To my man, Big Keith Allen, man. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Before I go, I just want to give a quick shout out my daughter. She's playing AAU basketball. Her first games of the day out in Elyria. So when I get out of here, I'm hitting 90 West to go watch my daughter play in the AAU tournament. So
yes, you go.
Shout out to Heaven.
Good luck.
So until then,
we out.
We out of here.
It's the Hood Point.
Be safe.
MSC Radio.
Once again, don't forget to check out Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, for the best subs in town. And while you're there, tell them MSC Radio Network sent you, and get that $1 off your meal.
$1 off.
They got $5 subs, $1 off, $4. You can take that other $1, get your black and mild. You be cool.
No excuse. Or white owl.
Get your white owl, right?
Green.
Or for those that smoke the Newports, get your Newport.
Stay away from those golds and whatnot, y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Till then, y'all take it easy. Peace.